back, looking out the Watkins Glen Skycam, where it stayed a bit warmer than the rest of the areas. Right now, right around Seneca Lake, you're seeing temperatures hover in the mid to upper 60s. We look at the map, we can see Penn Yan is at 68 around Cuca Lake and 67 in Watkins Glen, but over towards Ithaca, it's at 54, 60 in Erin, 51 towards Elmira. So a little bit more cooler air down further to the south in certain spots. It's 62 in Tioga and Mansfield, 53 over towards Canisteo, and 55 here in Morris this evening. Not too much happening satellite-wise. They had very little cloud cover throughout the day. We'll see a little bit more in terms of clouds coming in tomorrow, but again, really not too much headed our way. Expected to be a very sunny day as we get our day started, and normally, we wouldn't have the temperatures be topping out over the graph here, but just so happens how warm it's been, going to stay that warm here, at least in towards tomorrow. Sunny skies, dry air bringing us up into the 80s. We'll be there for a couple of hours. The morning really going to be characterized by how quickly these temperatures are going to climb through the 60s and the 70s, eventually reaching the 80s by around 2 p.m. So another warm day ahead of us, and we can see how we're going to be up towards 83 on Monday. Cold front comes in midway through the day on Tuesday. That's what's bringing us that rain, and we'll see rain stick around for at least until Wednesday. But by then, the cold air really going to be taking effect. Temperatures dropping into the low 60s. Now, looking ahead, what we can see here, of course, there's a little bit of cloud cover coming in on Monday, but most of the action off to the west, where we'll see that front start to materialize. And there you see it knocking on the doorstep of the westernmost corners of New York State and Pennsylvania here in Tuesday morning. Then you could see actually some fairly decent clusters of showers, and even some rumbles of thunder are possible on the further western portions of the state. We could see some thunder, but we are at a much lower chance of it. We're going to see that rain. We're going to see the rain roll through in the evening hours and continue on through the morning. There's the front here on the future tracks. This is the European model displaying this very much dark green that's going to be bringing in a decent amount of rainfall over a longer period of time, around the time from the mid-afternoon in Tuesday to Wednesday morning. Then that front moves out of the region, and behind it leaves not just cold air, but high pressure. So the high pressure is going to have clockwise rotation around it. That brings in cooler air from Canada and deposits it right into our region. So that's what's going to keep it nice and chilly here going forward. More of that October-like weather coming around here very soon. Looking ahead, projections for rain have actually gone down a slight bit here in not too long from now. We are seeing now around 3 to 4 tenths up to ½ an inch of rain in our area. But again, we could see another change to this. We had seen earlier in the day was around 5 to 6 tenths. Now it looks more around the 4 to 5 tenths of an inch of rain. As of right now, that's what we're looking at. We do want to watch out, though. We are looking at a potential chance of some light thunder. These are mainly in looking at non-severe thunderstorms. We're not expecting anything dicey like anything with excessive wind or hail. If anything, if you do catch a few rumbles of thunder, certainly out of season, but I wouldn't say it's out of the question going into tomorrow. As for a 5-degree guarantee, we forecast a high of 83. We ended up with an actual high of 83 as well. That was what we got at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport. Another $5 here for our charity of the month. We go down to 50 tonight for a low temperature. Some of us very close to it. Others still have a ways to go for a fairly mild evening in the Twin Tiers. Temperatures will be plummeting over the next couple of days. Cold front comes in Tuesday into Wednesday. The rain calms down in the morning on Wednesday. Then we see sunny skies fill in thanks to high pressure, but a couple of cooler days ahead, especially towards the weekend.